I'll tell you my points after she shares her story because I don't want to steal any of her thunder.
All right, how's everybody doing tonight?
Great.
All right. So have you ever noticed that when people ask about how your week was or how your day's going, that a lot of us say busy, as if that's a real answer? All right, so I know that everybody is busy, but I've only got the floor for 5 minutes, so please listen closely to these instructions. Once you stand up, please stay standing. So I want you to stand up if you are a single mom, were a single mom, or know a single mom. Okay. All right, stand up if you've ever met someone through something online, maybe a dating app, a meetup, or even a networking group, like tonight's event. Big thank you to Stacy and Mentor Network. Finally, I want you to stand up if you've had a career transition, are thinking about it, or want to make one. All right, so good. I figured that most of you would be standing by now. So I want you to take a moment to look around at all of these incredible women and men that are on a similar journey to yours. All right, thank you. So you can all sit down now. Thank you for doing that so quickly. If you stood up for something, and most of you did, if not all of you, then it turns out that we have something in common. I'm Caroleen Burroughs, and my 2019 word is reflection. My quote is change is the only constant. So when Stacy asked us to choose a word to describe our year, I realized that despite all the changes I've experienced, this year was about taking pause to reflect on what's happened. So to fill you in on my background, I'm a mechanical engineer. About 2 years ago, I left manufacturing, so it's funny to hear Stacy's stories about manufacturing. I did a short career pivot, and I became an analyst at the bank. Then after working at 2 major banks, I did another career pivot, and I'm now working at Microsoft. So in all, I had 4 different jobs in 2 years, actually 18 months. So during the same time, I met my husband online, and he proposed after only 7 weeks. I know. We were married less than a year later, and before that, I had been a single mom for 13 years. Now my tween is a teenager in high school, and she just got her driver's permit a couple of weeks ago. So all of this change just happened in 2017 and 2018. So that's a lot of change in a very short period of time. So for 2019, I chose the word reflection because when so much is going on, it becomes even more important to take pause and look at what's happened. So too often, we run wide open from meeting to meeting. Hours turn to days, days turn to months, and then months turn to years. When people ask how we are, we love to answer with busy, like it's a badge of honor. I realized how important it is that in order to know where we're going, we must reflect on where we've been. We hear so much about goal setting and the future, but my ask for you tonight is to reflect on your own life. The bottom of every email from Stacy says, "Never met a woman I couldn't learn from." Have you ever considered that includes you? Take pause and reflect on what you've done, where you've been, and maybe even who you've helped along the way. Everyone is in this room for a reason. You want to leave a changed woman. You want to learn and grow. We recognize that one way to grow is to learn from each other. After all, that's what tonight is about. I'm reminding you to reflect on your own experiences, both good and bad. You might be surprised at how much you can learn from your own reflection. And the next time that someone asks how you're doing or how your week has been, I hope you tell them something besides busy. So again, I'm Caroleen Burroughs. I know that's my Instagram. So you can find me on LinkedIn as well, at Caroleen Burroughs. I'm biased. I do work for Microsoft. They do it on LinkedIn. So I'd love to connect. You can find me there too. Thank you.
Love that. That's exactly why we do tonight, because the years fly by.